Water scarcity is one of the most pressing global challenges of the 21st century. As populations increase and climate change intensifies, many nations face the daunting task of securing reliable and sustainable water supplies. From parched desert landscapes to shrinking rivers and reservoirs, the threat of running out of this essential resource looms over communities worldwide, jeopardizing agriculture, economic development, and life itself. This global crisis demands innovative, resilient, and often audacious solutions to turn the tide against desertification and ensure a secure future. Among the nations that have successfully addressed this challenge, Israel stands as a global leader. Historically a desert nation with over half its land being arid, the country has faced a chronic shortage of water since its establishment in 1948. For decades, the specter of drought was a constant threat. But in a remarkable turn of events, today Israel produces 20% more water than it needs. The country has not only solved its own water crisis, but has also become a leading exporter of water technologies to other nations, turning a fundamental vulnerability into a source of national strength and international influence. To achieve this incredible feat, Israel embarked on one of the most ambitious water infrastructure projects in the world. This project, a true water highway, has become a symbol of innovation and resilience. It is a story of turning salty seawater into fresh, life-giving liquid, of making deserts bloom, and of reversing the decline of its most precious natural water source, the Sea of Galilee. Today, we delve into Israel's incredible water highway, examining its history, design, challenges, and its profound global impact. Believe it or not, Israel is now using salty water from the Mediterranean Sea to refill its largest natural source of fresh water, the Sea of Galilee. The way it's been done is nothing short of incredible. The water is filtered and purified in massive desalination plants situated along the Mediterranean coast. This newly created fresh water is then transported northwards through a sophisticated network of infrastructure and pumped back into the Sea of Galilee. This project is not only enough to solve Israel's water crisis, but it creates a surplus that allows the nation to provide essential water to neighboring countries, like Jordan, fostering regional stability in a water-stressed part of the world. To fully understand Israel's water innovation, it's important that we delve into its history. By the 1950s, water shortages in Israel had already reached critical levels, threatening the country's development and its agricultural ambitions. The pressing need for water management became even more evident as waves of Jewish immigrants arrived, increasing the population and placing greater demands on the country's limited natural resources. The situation demanded immediate and innovative solutions. In 1937, even before the state was founded, a British engineer named Walter Clay Loudermilk proposed the visionary idea of diverting water from the rain-rich Jordan River and its tributaries in the north to the arid regions of the Negev Desert in the south. Although Loudermilk's project was put on hold due to the complexities of World War II and subsequent geopolitical tensions, the concept laid the groundwork for what was to come. Following the declaration of Israel's independence in 1948, the young nation began to lay the foundations for a massive water infrastructure megaproject, the National Water Carrier. This was a plan that would transform the country's water landscape. Water would be driven from the Sea of Galilee in the north, which is blessed with more rainfall, to the parched but populous center and the arid south of Israel, which has almost zero rainfall. Israel went into high debt to pay for this huge project, but it was an investment that enabled life and development all over the country. The National Water Carrier is an engineering marvel. It is a 130-kilometer, 81-mile-long system of canals, tunnels, pipelines, reservoirs, and pumping stations. Construction was undertaken by Mekorot, the National Water Company of Israel, beginning in 1953. The project involved some of the most complex and challenging civil engineering work of its time. The carrier begins at a pumping station near the Sea of Galilee, where water is drawn from the lake and then lifted over 200 meters above sea level using powerful pumps. From there, the water travels through a series of tunnels and canals, including the 17-kilometer-long Eshkol Tunnel, which was the longest water tunnel in the world when it was completed. The water then passes through the Eshkol Reservoir, where it is treated and filtered to ensure its quality before continuing its journey southward. When the national water carrier was inaugurated in June 1964, at a cost of 420 million Israeli lira, equivalent to about $1.1 billion today, 80% of its water was allocated to agriculture and 20% for drinking water. As time passed, increasing amounts were consumed as drinking water, and by the early 1990s, the carrier was supplying half of the drinking water in Israel. However, after 5 consecutive years of drought in 2017, the water levels of the Sea of Galilee decreased to historical lows. The situation demanded a new, radical solution. It became clear that Israel had to adopt a comprehensive, multi-pronged approach to managing its water resources, leading to a revolution in desalination. The roots of Israel's desalination efforts can be traced back to the 1960s, when researchers began to explore the potential of reverse osmosis technology. Over the decades, Israel refined this technology, making it more efficient and cost-effective. Today, Israel has several large-scale desalination plants located along its Mediterranean coast. Together, these plants produce approximately 600 million cubic meters of fresh water annually, which accounts for around 80% of Israel's domestic drinking water needs. In parallel, Israel has developed one of the most advanced wastewater treatment systems in the world. Over 90% of Israel's wastewater is treated and reused, primarily for agricultural irrigation. A key component of this is the Shafdan wastewater treatment plant, located near Tel Aviv, which pumps treated water to the Negev desert to irrigate crops. This mastery of desalination and water transport led to the groundbreaking project inaugurated in 2022. For the first time in the world, a nation began using desalinated water to replenish a natural lake. Mekorot constructed a 13-kilometer underground pipe connecting the lake to infrastructure that, in turn, links to 5 desalination plants on the Mediterranean coast. This allows Israel to pump desalinated water directly into the Sea of Galilee, maintaining the lake's water level during dry years and ensuring it remains a stable, strategic reservoir for both Israel and Jordan, to whom Israel provides 50 million cubic meters of water annually as part of their 1994 peace treaty. Beyond large-scale infrastructure, Israel has also pioneered technologies like drip irrigation. This method slowly applies water directly to the roots of crops through a network of tubes and drippers, minimizing evaporation and ensuring that plants absorb up to 95% of the water applied to them. This incredible efficiency allows Israeli farms to thrive even in the desert. The success of Israel's comprehensive water conservation program, which combines large-scale engineering with cutting-edge technology and conservation practices, distinguishes it from so many others. Israel's experience in solving its water crisis offers valuable insights for other nations grappling with water scarcity. Already, Israeli companies like IDE Technologies, Netafim, and Mekorot have played a pivotal role in sharing their expertise globally, helping to address water challenges in countries such as India, China, Australia, and the United States. Despite its successes, Israel still faces ongoing challenges. Climate change is expected to exacerbate water scarcity in the Middle East, and regional geopolitical tensions over shared water resources remain a concern. To address these future challenges, Israel continues to invest heavily in research and development, exploring new technologies such as solar-powered desalination and atmospheric water generation. Israel's journey is a powerful testament to how human ingenuity, long-term planning, and a commitment to innovation can turn a nation's greatest weakness into one of its most profound strengths.